about how we play this game. So thank you all for being here and coming to play. I'm hoping it's a fun night for everybody, a fun 30 minutes. And yeah, you guys are welcome to chime in off mute whenever you can during the show. We'd love to hear why you're picking your answers or why you think whatever you think. You can also chat in the comments. Let's go ahead and try to keep it PG with our comments and make sure it's a family night, because there might be some kiddos playing and jumping into the game tonight who are like in their teens. So just kind of be aware of the language that we use. Also, if at any time you feel like you just you have a burning answer to talk, just make sure you're not speaking over anybody else. So, oh, and take let's see, I'm gonna mute you so I don't echo. Hi. So if you do come off mute, just make sure there's not a lot of background noise in your area, and that people can hear everybody else, and that's it. So how you play this game is super easy. You're gonna log into that website kahoot.it if you have not already, and you enter in the game code. And with the game code, once you don't have to be in the live feed, but those of you in the live feed, thanks for being here. You can chat either way, comments or off mute, whatever you feel like doing, whatever's comfortable for you. Hey, Lily. Hey, King Cody out there. So I'm hoping everyone has a good time with this and what you want to be doing. So here are the rules of the game. If you have not played, it's going to be the fastest person to guess the answer that most people chose when they responded to the survey question. So it's not necessarily your own opinion, it's what you think the popular opinion was. Okay. So just kind of be aware of that, because it could be confusing if you're thinking you're going off of your own judgment. All right. So I think we're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and press start. And if you are not ready, just let me know and I can wait for you. But I think, hey, King, I think you guys are ready to go. So let's go ahead and see how it goes. I'm pressing start. We have a lot of people in here. Good. I'll read the questions as we go. And you guys just let me know if the music's too loud for you. All right. It is time to play. Choose which one you would rather. Did most people choose be able to have someone dead or alive cease to have ever existed, or to be able to control one person for the rest of their life?
Why can't I hear anything?
So I'm very curious about this one, because it's an interesting one. Like, being able to control someone for the rest of their life, or actually making someone never have existed. It looks like most of you guys got this wrong. I thought that was very. I was on the wrong side too. I was not wrong. My opinion was to think that people would have someone not exist, but the popular opinion was to be able to control a person forever for the rest of their life, which I thought was oh, this game is rigged. I thought for sure. I'll put it in the real comments right here. Just make sure you guys who are on stage don't use the backstage private comments. Try to comment on both. Both answers were horrible. Why, Swarley? I don't know. I think for me, being controlling someone is weird. Like I don't know why everyone wanted that. Who were like, wow, that was so popular. That just seems so strange to me. But being able to make someone not have ever existed, there are some buttons I might press on people. Like, like if Hitler never existed, that would be interesting. Like, what would our world be like? I don't know. So for me, that was like, yeah. But
And
yeah,
that's what
controlling
that
is
was.
worse, right? So many
Yeah.
people chose that. Oh, someone's trying to enter, but my stage is full. Oh, sorry. If you're trying to enter, my stage is currently full for the first time. But maybe not. I think there are some people who are not actually connected, so I might kick and see what happens. So try again if that was you, and see if it lets you in, because I do have some who are not actually in. All right, so let's see who's in the lead so far. Up is that King Cody? You always King Cody didn't win last week as first place, but he still won a prize. So far, King Cody is like a champ at this. So you guys know you have a reigning champ who's you're fighting against here. All right, parents should set a bedtime for their teenagers. What did most people think? And I really was like, what do you guys think about this? Teenagers, do they need a bedtime? Tell them to go to bed. Are they going to listen if you go? So actually, that's so funny. It was a little bit split between you guys. Some said no, but most people did say yes, which I was surprised by, because I don't know. I felt like at 13, I just stayed up until whenever when I was that age. But what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Why would you think yes? How do you get a teenager to go to bed? You have some good parenting skills. Oh, hi, Jason. I'm adding you to the stage. You can hop into this game at any point. You can still
How
come
do I
back
do
with
that?
a couple questions. I think people have literally won after they haven't been around for a long time. I
How do I
stay up
do
to.
that?
You're not even a teenager. All right. All right. I'm going to go
I
on
knew
to
you when you were a teenager.
I was my niece is in the comments saying something about making money. That's I'm like, yeah, she's grown up now. Let me see how
How do I
this.
get into the game?
Wait, I couldn't hear you, Jason. What'd you say?
How do I get into the game on the stage now?
Okay. I want to make sure you can get in there. So I'm pausing just to make sure you know. All you have to do is go to kahoot.it on a separate tab. So, and I think that's in the comments still on YouTube. So kahoot.it is a website and it should be, I think it's displayed. Yeah. Kahoot.it and the code's right there on the screen, 869-8489. And anyone who wants to jump in, you still can. They would stay on that.
Okay.
Lily, you're right. I don't know. I don't think they'll stay up all night, but they'll stay up late. But really, are you going to stay up to watch that your kid's going to sleep? That's kind of how I'm like, I can't really control it. Like at a certain point, I'm just going to bed. My teen might be awake, but that's on them. They have to get up for school no matter what. But I don't know. I'm all for like learning to be independent once you're a teenager and set that bedtime for yourself. All right, let's see. Are you in, Jason?
I'm getting there.
Okay, I don't want to start without you. I'm a night owl. Oh, they won't out bedtime you. That was out bedtime you. That's a good one. I have to go to bed a little earlier now because I have to be at work by 6:45 and I have a 35-minute drive. So for me, I cannot push it as late as my daughter might push her time. But I do tell her, I told her like you should go to bed, but I didn't like say your bedtime is this. I'll just be like, you should go to bed. But yeah, most people thought give those kids a bedtime. All right, King Cody is at the top. Jason, I'm hoping you got in. I'm going to go to the next question now. It is number 3. Name a souvenir sold in airports. What did most people pick? This one was a hard one. Like all of these were good stuff. So choosing which one you think most people picked, I don't know if you're going to be able to get this right. We'll see who gets it. And I'm not sure how many of you guys go to the airport, and I've seen a lot of no.
Oh, got it.
So good job, those of you who had that keychain. That was the most popular, which to me, postcards was what I would have guessed would be the most popular. It was very close. But keychains, for some reason, everyone knew about these keychains. And I do have a keychain someone got me from Brazil. So maybe that's a thing, getting people keychains. But yeah. All right, let's see how the podium looks. Who is B? You're good job coming up. King Cody, you're still in second. Happy, I see you in third. Stacy, I see you on the board, and Lily, I see you on the board. When you're in that, once you're on the podium, it's really easy to slide up into that first place. So don't give up, and let's see what is next. Name something associated with mother-in-laws. What did most people say? And all of these were good answers. So again, it might be a hard one for people to pick. I'm a magnet gal. I love magnets too. Me too, Lily. Oh, actually, speaking of magnets, I do have some magnets for sale. But talk about those later. Oh, it's my niece. Oh, Sophia. Hiya. Great to see you here. Yeah.
I missed it.
You missed it? Oh no. What did you pick? Up. So complaints and judgment. Yeah. And again, these are all some good ones. No one picked husband, which is kind of funny because that was least, but there were some people who picked husbands on the survey. But yeah, that complaints and judgments, that's kind of sad that that's the reigning answer. But I'm curious as to Happy's opinion on this because Happy is a mother-in-law. Happy, are you judgmental and complaining all the time or
No, like Zarina, I'm a new mother-in-law. I try to always like be fair and balanced. And when it comes to my son, I'm a woman's woman. So I'm always looking at her point of view, like my daughter-in-law. And since my son-in-law is so sweet, I don't want my daughter to mess it up. So I'm like, I do. Yeah.
You like to switch flop. You don't want your son to mess it up because your daughter-in-law is so sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's actually a really good way to look at it. And I'm not yet a mother-in-law, and I have hopefully not many years, but some years to go before I'm in that
One
situation.
day it's coming.
But I think it's different having a son versus a daughter. Like, do you think when your daughters get married, you might feel differently about the husbands?
Your Khadijah's married, and
Oh, that's right. I forgot
and
about.
I love her husband. And so, but then when my son, he's married to Julia, and I love Julia, and I just think that it is like when it comes to Miles, I just always is like, okay, Khadijah, don't. He's very sweet, don't mess it up. And when it comes to Julia, I'm like, yeah, it's like watch your tone. Don't ask her like though she doesn't have to do anything for you.
Love it. Okay, good stuff. I think you sound
But
like
I've met a lot of ladies before, like especially Daisy, Indian Pakistani ladies that they hate their mother-in-law. They hate her, and I was like, why do you hate her?
Are they judgmental and complaining all the time?
Yeah, they're judgmental and complaining, and basically this is my son's, and I can kick you out.
That's how it seems when I watch some of these 90 Days the Other Way. Okay, let me go on to the next question for people who are away. Thank you for talking too. All right, let's see what happens. Happy that I guess you were the first one on that. You came up to first place. King Cody, I still see you. And Fee, not bad, not bad. All right, Lily's moving up too, I think. Name a type of snake. Was it cobra, water moccasin, rattlesnake, or a boa? I think they said boa constrictor, but I just put boa. So boa constrictor, if you know what that is. If you're snake people, what do you think? Oh, most of you guys got it right. Yes, rattlesnake was the biggest answer. It really outnumbered by far all of the other ones. Cobra was one I did not think about, but a few people said cobra, and I was like, oh yeah, cobras. Like, but what snakes did you guys hear about as kids? Like, what do you guys?
Rattlesnake on the desert.
Yes, right. Oh yes, Mr. Jason, you're from Vegas with me. Yeah, we're worried about those rattlesnakes. Like if you live in the desert, we're like rattlesnake people. Like that's what the buzzword for snakes is. Definitely scared. I saw one. Oh my gosh. Well, did I see one? I saw a snake. It wasn't a rattlesnake. I saw a snake when I was hiking with my friend in Red Rock. Yes, up at Red Rock, we saw a snake. So do be careful.
Cool.
We do have them. I don't think it would rattle at us, but it was a snake and it was scary. Okay, next one. Let's see. Oh, Stacy, you moved up into first. Okay, I see Happy on second. Lily, you just keep on climbing. Good job. Like I said, it could be anyone's game at any time. And Fatima does have a little fire going on, a little correct streak of 3. Good job. All right, it's anyone's game. People should have a right to bear arms. Did they say yes or no? And I think from previous answers in other games, like people probably think these people are different surveys each time, but it was a strong yes. So most people did say yes. Are my people in Australia the ones who are saying no? A copperhead snake, Stacy, is that from the? I don't think I've heard of copperhead.
They're up there.
I wouldn't even know. And then my Fatima says, Mom always got bit by a water snake and she tried to pick it up. I thought it was a dangerous snake though. I thought it was like a different snake that she almost picked up.
Okay, so it was like it was the 2 of them. My neighbor said it was a black mamba, but it was a water moccasin. So when it rains like really bad in Florida or it's a weird kind of weather, like the snakes start coming out from the water. But both of those are extremely dangerous and venomous. So they usually, my neighbors have guns to shoot them. I don't have a gun. So they're like, shoot it. And then she was like, I guess you don't have a gun. But some neighbors like hatchet the head off because they're more used to, yeah.
Wow.
Because they actually will kill your dog if it bites the dog. Like a lot of people have these little dogs that will go and get bit in the face. But the bigger dogs usually get bit on the leg, but it's not a good chance of them surviving when they're bit in the face.
So sad. Okay, well, I'm glad your dog didn't get bitten in the face.
Me too.
Lily says she didn't agree with that bare arms, but she knows my audience. I guess you're right, Lily. I think we're starting to get to know them too. Like they want to make control people for the rest of their lives. They want to have guns. Sparley says I would never answer that with yes. So stupid. Need guns to protect from guns. Well, some people you need guns to protect from their knives and bombs or whatever. I don't even know. People are so crazy with their things. My dogs are barking. Sorry. All right, let's see how that moved up. Stacy, you're hanging on to that first place, and I can see Happy in second. And I am really debating tonight for some cash prizes for second and third. So just hang in there because you don't know what's going to be the prize for you guys tonight. Fidel, good job. I see you on fire and moving up. King Cody, you're on fifth place. Name a famous beach. What did they say? Myrtle Beach, Venice Beach, Long Beach, or Miami Beach? All of these are good beaches. Would love to go to all of them. Let's see what you guys think. Very curious who gets this right, how our podium's going to look. Most of you guys guessed it right. Venice Beach is very popular. That is where Muscle Beach is at as well. Muscle Beach is on Venice Beach, right? Yeah, so I personally was like Venice Beach all the way. Myrtle Beach, not familiar to me. I've heard of it, but I've never seen Myrtle Beach to be like, I really want to go there. Anyone know about Myrtle Beach? I'm not sure. Never been there. Let me check my comments and see if anyone's like, yeah, I know about Myrtle Beach. Nope, I've never heard of some of them. Oh, but have you heard of Venice? I know you've heard of Venice Beach because you're in Upland. Yes.
It's a fun place.
I love Venice Beach. Okay, let's see what's next. Stacy, you're hanging in there. Good job. Oh, shoot, I'm coming. Lily, you're almost there to the 50. Happy, you're on fifth place. You better get faster. I'm rooting for all of you. But King Cody, I'm rooting for you the least because you won so many times. But everybody else, hurry up and beat Cody. Just kidding. The cost of a cup of coffee in Paris is a higher or lower than the cost of coffee in London. What do people think? Paris or London more expensive for coffee? So it's asking, is Paris higher or lower? Is it higher or lower than London? And London is pounds, Paris is euros. But most people actually did say lower, that London would be more expensive, but I didn't actually understand why they were thinking that, because to me, I thought Paris is more expensive than London, but I'm not actually sure. London's pound might beat the euro. So maybe they were thinking of it that way. I don't know. I've had coffee in both places. Lily, what's that? Oh, Frog, what do you think? Let me add to the stage my little smell person. If anyone wants to chime out, but I'm so curious about the in the chat from Lily. Has anyone actually had Paris coffee? It was just me. Just me and the lucky side of having coffee in Paris and London. Yay, me. Okay, let's go on to the next question. All right, I have coffee everywhere I go. Fuddle, you're good job. You are up there in top place and on a streak. Lily and Stacy still hanging on the board and Happy. King Cody is still hanging strong. He's not giving up his place on the podium yet. Choose which one you would rather. Is it be able to travel to every destination for free with hotels paid forever, or never have to work again and have all of your needs met, shelter and food? So you don't have to work, you're provided for, or you can travel anywhere and everywhere you want to go and have hotels paid for free. Most of you guys got that wrong. How funny. Why didn't you know? But it's way better to be able to travel and have free hotels. You can live like Pretty Woman wherever you go. Just show up. Oh, Lily doesn't drink coffee. That's my favorite drink. Coffee. Just so you know, Lily, I drink coffee like water. Like people who drink water, I drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee at all.
You don't? You're missing out on the world's best drink. It's like a free drink. But I'm curious, why are you guys not picking this hotel destination? Don't think about what's involved there. That's a lot of money. Never working is like being a kid. No, it doesn't say you have extra money. It just says you don't have to work again and you have your needs met. That reminds me of just being a child all over again. That's what they get. They get their needs met. They don't have to work, but they're so broke. That was my problem. I need to be broke. I need some money. Oh, in the private chat, because some of us aren't travelers. Oh, I see. That's true. Some people aren't travelers.
If you have
Yeah,
$1 billion, you don't have to worry about anything.
I know, but I want to
Everything
go
all
places.
world.
I don't want to just be sitting at home paid for. I have a little bit more adventure in
I
me.
know. I know.
Lily came up good. Yeah, she's like, Lily knows, she knows this audience. She's coming for you, Photo. Stacy, you're hanging in there. I hope you stay in the top 3 because you guys will have a surprise tonight. All right, we're almost there. Choose which one you would rather. We're halfway through. Did they say be trapped hearing a really annoying and painful sound when anyone speaks, or trapped transporting from different points in the past and future daily? Reminds me of Quantum Leap. If anyone's like old enough to have seen Quantum Leap, you guys got it right. Well, which is kind of funny. Is like most people would rather be flip flopping through points in time than actually have to hear something that's really annoying. And I was thinking for me is that like I think no one likes pain. I'm grabbing my ears just thinking about it. Why are you guys? Well, who picked the no? Who was like, yeah, they probably want to hear that painful sound. Who thought that? Just kidding. I'm going everywhere. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next. Get you guys moving. Up, Photo's hanging strong. Jason, you're up there. You started the game late and you're beating other people who are already here. I told you it's anyone's game still. So we'll see what happens. It's anyone's game. Name something people warn kids about. They pick drugs, looking both ways to cross the street, strangers, or not to play with fire. So all of these things probably you got warned about, but what was the most popular thing, do you think? Yes, you guys got it. Most of you were like totally. You, those stranger danger. I think that was like overwhelmingly the most common answer, and some people typed into the response stranger danger. Stranger danger. Silly strangers are everywhere. They're so scary. Yeah, and I'm afraid of strangers. Like yes,
Still,
gotta be wary of those strangers. I might
still,
get. Yes, I'm a woman and I'm black. I've been hearing that they've been going missing, so I definitely have to watch out. All right, let's see how we're doing. Butto, you're hanging in strong. Lily, you're on fire. You just have one step to go to jump back
oh,
into.
I'm in fourth. Look at that.
Yeah, and you're moving up. You're climbing. Stacy, what's going on? You gotta get faster. All right, let's see what happens. All right, government should control home water usage to conserve water. Did most people say yes or no? And I can totally hear Lily going, I know this audience. So, what did they say? They want the government's controlling their water. So, yeah, most of you guys got that right. Which I'm wondering, like, are we afraid we won't have enough water? Because to me, it seems like we might need to head this way. At least in Vegas, we are running out of water.
I got
Like,
plenty of water over here in the East Coast. You can come over
I
here.
see. Ooh, the East Coast has that tainted water though, like Flint, Michigan. No, I'm like, I don't want your water. Just kidding. Oh, I see you. But who not for everyone. For obnoxious people who water their lawns. That's what Stacy says. But Stacy, if we have everybody monitored, we wouldn't have to worry about those obnoxious people. I actually don't like the idea of like not having a long enough shower. Like I like my long showers, and I know that's bad. I do try to turn off the water when I'm brushing my teeth sometimes. I'm probably not as good about it as I should be. Yeah. Lily's like, yep, they think the government should control nothing. She's right. She's like, they want their guns and they want their water. You can't take any of it. Freedom, liberty. Just kidding. Okay. Let's see. Up, I smell dropped somebody off. Oh, Stacy fell out of fifth, and I smell popped up there. 3 players are on a streak. Lily, you're hanging in there. Don't go away. Jason, I still see you. All right, Photo's like, I want this. All right, do you think the cost of a 1-bedroom apartment in Paris is higher or lower than 2,000 USD, which is 1831 euros? In Paris, do they have to pay more than 1,800 euros for a 1-bedroom? 2,000? You know what? These days, I'm questioning this because I'm like, in Las Vegas, it might cost you almost that much just now for like some of these 1-bedrooms. Up. Most of you said the right answer.
Oh,
People said lower. I was surprised. I was thinking, like, looking at it, I'm like, it's probably higher than that. I do wonder though. Does anyone know how much is a Lily and Swirly? How much are one bedrooms where you guys live in Australia? Let me see. I'm waiting for comments. I'm looking. Who knows? Lily and Swirly are both in there. What do you think? You know?
I have no idea. I own a house and I've never rented one.
You never rented? You just hopped out of like your parents' house into buying?
Yeah, probably.
yeah, probably. 400 a week would be like 1,600, right? 1,600 for one. That's expensive. It's under 2,000, but that's still. Oh, we do weekly, not monthly. Oh, interesting. That is. You know what's really interesting about that is here in Las Vegas. And I'm not sure about other cities, but in our city, if people live in a weekly, like of our students, I'm a teacher, right? So some of my students live in places that are like weekly places, and they're actually counted as kind of like not homeless, but kind of like they're in a predicament if they have to pay like weekly. Usually those weekly places are a lot more expensive than our places that charge monthly too. You pay $6 million for rent. Fatima, you do not pay $6 million for rent. That's funny. What an exaggeration. Yeah, but Paris, I feel like Paris would be higher. Well, I don't know though. But now I'm thinking I could do a one bedroom. If it is that cheap, if it's lower than 2,000, maybe I will retire in Paris into a one bedroom. All right, Jason, you moved up. Fuddle, you're still in first place. Lily, I can't remember if you're in second or third, but you're still there. And I see you. I smell you moving up. Which one would they rather? Did they say they would rather be on trial for manslaughter for accidentally killing someone with their car, or be in a bad child custody battle with an ex relocating to a different country? And so, yeah, that can be horrible if you have kids and you've been up against that. I've actually represented people like that. All right. So, yes, apparently that sounds really bad. Like, I mean, some people did pick the manslaughter one, but I think if you know how much it costs to be in a divorce case, it's really expensive. But also the thought of your child being taken away, I guess that's really horrible for a lot of people. So, who would actually? Does anyone feel strongly about this one? Like, want to be not a murderer, but a manslaughter by accident over having that kid be with their ex or whatever, or trying to relocate? Who has kids here?
Me. Well, I wouldn't want to be responsible for ever taking a life. And I think so, like my kids, when we love them so much when we're small, we can't imagine, like I couldn't imagine if my ex took one of my kids to either Pakistan or somewhere. But the thing is that they grow up and they get bigger and will reunite, but you couldn't bring somebody back from the dead if you accidentally kill somebody.
Oh, but it's an accident.
No.
Like,
no.
That's okay. Like, and it's just not like they're for sure like going to be relocated. It's just a battle. So I can see why they go for that battle over, I guess, taking a life too. It makes more sense now. Okay. But I would really hate to be in either of those situations. All right, Photo, I see you. Happy you're back up there. Lily dropped a little bit. Jason, I still see you there. And I smell is moving up. I smell is coming. All right, choose which one you would rather. Did they say eat a drop of pooch straight without plugging your nose, or drink a cup of urine without plugging your nose? And my daughter and I have a running bet about this one, so she's really curious as to what you guys are going to say. What would you think? All right, I'm so happy that most of you guys got this right.
Oh no! Yeah. I don't know who picked that, because you literally have to drink the cup of pee.
Yes.
You have to drink it.
Yes.
It's like taking gulp after gulp. And you got a tiny, 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 tiny piece of poop.
No, that poop is on your tongue and it has to go down your throat.
What'd you find this question then? This question is weird.
I know. What? Think about the poop. Who can actually think about it. It's on your mouth. I'm totally gonna chug. You cannot distill it first, but think about it. You can gulp it, and urine might not taste like anything, depending if people are drinking a lot of water. But poop on your tongue, like it has to go on your tongue and down your throat. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So me personally, I was happy when the results like swayed my way because my daughter's totally about eating that poop. She's like, it's just a piece of poop. And I'm like, no. My sister's gonna eat that poop too, but I was literally like, maybe I'll even give you some money to like do it. Like I was like, would you like eat that poop for some money? But then my daughter was like, I don't want to be known for eating poop, so like, no, I guess she's not gonna take the money to do it. But I'm like, I'm just really curious now. I almost want to go up to like people on the sidewalk and be like, here's a piece of poop, here's some urine. Which one are you gonna eat or drink? But yeah, okay, Fado, I see you hanging on to that first place. Good job. These people, you people on the podium, you're almost through the game, but you can still beat these people. So don't back out. Life in prison as a sentence should be eliminated. Okay, what do people think? Get rid of that life sentence. Ah, only one person said yes. Oh, I think I know why people, my audience, like this audience, like I'm actually surprised though, because to me, I maybe am a little bit cruel, but I feel like paying for people to be in prison is a waste of our money. So I'm all for like just take them take them out with the death sentence if that's the case, or let them go. But just forever paying for them to live, I don't know. It's just like a lot of money wasted.
But just think about all those people, like they have put a moratorium on the death penalty because they were finding out so many people were innocent. So it, like if like if you weigh it, you prefer I didn't kill an innocent person to just have them sitting there. No, both is not fair, but
Yes. And some people do. Oh, some people need to be kept from society forever. That's why I'm like, if it's forever, shouldn't we just kill them? Like, like if you're that bad, don't you just need to be dead? But I guess it's true too. Like we don't want to kill innocent people. But if the evidence is really heavy and they're just like living their life up in prison, I'm like, I don't know if I've seen some these shows like they have their cable and their snacks.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I can see both ways, but most people said no. They want to go ahead and keep it. All right, Photo, you're almost there. Fatima, all these right answers, but you're just too slow. You're not even on the podium. All right, choose which one you would rather. Is it have the world relive the COVID pandemic or have the world relive World War II? And I actually feel like people were less affected by World War II, but I don't know the numbers. Just kidding. All right. So most people wanted to redo that pandemic. Is anyone secretly actually wishing for another pandemic because they just love staying home?
Or the stimulus check.
Me, look, Fatima's like me. I personally I don't want people dying all over again, but the streets being clear of like traffic and animals just coming out of the woodwork and walking around the streets is really cool to see. Like, nature. They feel free to come back to the city. Like it was kind of neat. There were ducks walking down the strip. It was like, what's up with these ducks?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That
was cool. Yeah. And I even saw horses come out in Mount Charleston, like wild horses. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen that.
Burros are up there too.
See, yeah, there's some pretty cool things. Yeah. So, I mean, the pandemic sucked. It did. I feel bad for everybody who died, but there were some little, I don't want to say good parts, but there were some parts that I didn't mind. All right, let's see how the podium looks now. But you're still there. Ice Mel is in second place. Lily, you're in third place. Good job. Happy. We gotta hop back up there. Let's see what happens, Jason. All right. The cost of a gold Rolex watch in China is higher or lower than 200 USD? I keep getting ads pop up saying Rolexes are out. See what's new. And I'm wondering, I don't click on it. Oh, you guys, it's a little bit split, but the answer was higher. Most people thought for some reason that it's still higher for a $200 Rolex. I actually never owned a Rolex, and I don't know how much they cost, but I just know it's like a very expensive known brand for watches. Anyone ever have a Rolex or actually buy one of those?
I had a fake one bought in New York.
Really? How much? $50? It was fake though.
Yeah.
It's like, that's interesting. But yeah, I don't know how much Rolexes even cost. I think we should Google it and find out. But yeah, so most people actually thought it was higher. I guess they just assumed it's really expensive. But I don't know. Up, Happy, you moved up there. Fuddle, you're seeing that's not a big gap between Happy and Fuddle. So you guys can still do it. Lily, you dropped down, but I don't know. You can still swoop back up into third or second or first. All right, the temperature at which an egg could cook on the ground is higher or lower than 37 degrees Celsius or 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I actually had to Google the answer because I was under the impression an impression. We'll see what we'll see what it was. We'll see what you guys think. So 100 degrees, is the egg gonna cook or needs to be higher or lower? All right. So some of you are on the lower like me. I don't know. I thought eggs could cook at 90, but it's apparently has to be really high. So it is higher. And I guess people there who knew. Like here in Vegas, I thought like when it gets like 98, I feel like I could cook an egg, but I guess I'm not right. So
I'm not right either. I thought it was lower.
So kick Photo out.
Just like you.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I'm not the only one. So I was like, but apparently I'm like, I wouldn't kill myself with whatever is it E. coli that eggs get or salmonella or whatever. Yeah, like you can't eat that egg. Okay, Butto, you're hanging in there. Oh my goodness, are we on the last one? This is the last one. Name a place people would not want to be seen. Was it jail, a strip club, a drug dispensary, or an adult store? And I think adults know what an adult store is. So that's what I put instead of the words people were using. Just so you guys know. All right, it is all over the place. No one picked that strip club, huh? So the answer was
I would have. I didn't go do it.
Yes. Most people did not want to be seen in jail, which I thought was so funny. Like, what? I'm like, are these people who've been to jail? Like, what makes you think you're going to be in jail? I don't know. For me, I wouldn't want to be seen in these places either. But I think I would be leaning toward, I guess, no, I think jail would be, I think that actually that is the worst. If I'm thinking about it, like, like, Miss Muhammad's in jail. Like, all right, let's see who won. All right. I'm waiting to see, and here's our podium. Thanks for everyone who played. Third place, Jason. You got third place. Okay, Jason.
Third place.
You actually won $15.
Oh,
I smell you won $20. Good job. I smell. I don't know who you are, but oh, you won $50. Today was cash prices. My runners up are Happy and Swarley. Good times. Jason, on Messenger, send me your digital means. I smell. I don't know how to get to you, so you're gonna have to tell me right now in the comments.
Digital what?
Oh,
what do I need?
Your PayPal or your Venmo or your Zelle or your Cash App, whatever way I can transfer money to you electronically, whatever your preference is. Send me those details. I smell and photo. You guys both have to send me those details too. But I don't know who I smell is, so I want to make sure.
Those are both my kids.
Okay, then they have my phone number. Tell them to send me. Tell me. Wait, I'm gonna take a snapshot too, so I have it. But
it's Ismail. He's in the corner, and at first he had his shirt on, but now he has his shirt off. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he felt really heated. He's winning.
Yes. All the ladies, hey, I'm like, hit up, I smell. It's Ismail. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this fun time. Stacy, thank you so much. Everybody who played, I appreciate your time. Come back again. Thank you, Lily. You were almost there. Definitely come back and play again next week for your chance to win $50. Tell your friends, tell a family member when they ask you for money. Tell everyone you know about the world's best online game show, which is Leading Answers Saturdays, 7 p.m. PT. I appreciate you guys. I'll be sending you your money. Jason, let me know how you went.
Friends are coming to the game.
What'd you say?
I said, see that your high school friends are coming to the game now.
Oh yeah, I want all my high school friends.
Exactly.
Chaparral all the way, go Cowboys. All right, good night, everybody. I'm ending the stream. You're free to go. You too.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll send you that information, okay?